What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis. Of course, you are watching TWA Motorsports, and today, something a little bit different. We've got crap scattered everywhere. I've got like batches of videos being filmed as I get some parts. You can see the mess that we have behind us on Cohen's car, which is why we are doing what we are doing today. Guys, I bought a press from Harbor Freight. I bought a 12-ton. I think it's gonna be enough for what I generally do out here in the shop. And so today we're gonna open it up, we're gonna get it assembled, and yeah, I need one. And here's why, guys. This is a box of stuff that we have started the process of disassembling and putting on Cohen's car. We obviously got a camshaft. We're gonna have to put new valve springs. We're doing a trunnion upgrade. Okay, the trunnion upgrade, guys, requires us to use a press to press the old bearing out of the rocker arm. So, look, in the past, you've seen me in past videos, I've went to friends' houses that have them. My neighbor actually has one. But guys, look, I'm to the point now where I'd like to buy stuff that I actually need as I need it. So this was relatively cheap, I think 170 bucks. I'll list a couple options down below. You can get it like Amazon. They all kind of seem to have about the same review. And so I almost bought one on Amazon, but I put it in my cart and it said it was like having trouble shipping. So I don't know if there was an issue there, but I was planning on going with that one as opposed to this one. But I have a Harbor Freight about 30 miles from me, and I thought, well, we'll give this one a shot and see how it works. So you guys are gonna see some stuff on Cohen's car coming very soon. We are far from done on that. So anyway, you can also see we've got tools scattered out because we kind of stopped the other night and just left everything out. I got to get that picked up at some point. But anyway, let's cut this thing open and let's see what we got. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't buy really a ton of stuff from Harbor Freight. I'm sorry, guys, you're gonna have to deal with my heater running. We had some 80-degree weather about 2 days ago. It's supposed to freeze. We have a freeze warning tonight. It's supposed to be like 28. So it's kind of cool out here in the shop. But anyway, Harbor Freight stuff, guys, I don't buy a ton of it, okay? I've got one of their Icon branded torque wrenches that I like. I buy all my zip ties there. I buy a lot of rubber gloves like you see me wear there. That's about it. I got my toolbox back here from there a long time ago, and it seems to be pretty good. It's an Icon as well. Or no, sorry, it's a US General. But look, most of their like hand tools, I don't trust them. I would never buy a screwdriver there. I've had really good luck with drill bits. So it's just kind of hit or miss on stuff I buy there. Stuff like this though, I don't necessarily know. This one had really good reviews. Apparently they revamped the design a couple years ago. And when they did, it seems like the reviews are quite a bit better. So we're gonna put this thing together and see what we got. Maybe a piece of trash, I don't know. Got several pieces. I really wanted a red one. I know it doesn't matter, but that's what I wanted. They only make gray. I guess the RAM is in here. And I've seen people, guys, I've read reviews where people put the 20-ton RAM on this and it held together. So I guess if we get to a point down the road where it doesn't act like it's gonna work, I don't foresee me needing 20 tons of pressure, but I don't know, I guess we'll see down the road. Anyway, now that we got it all out of the box, let's move the box and all the junk out of the way and see what we got to assemble. The cool thing about this is there's not a lot to assemble, I don't believe. We'll see. Really loud when I do that. So these guys in the bottom have two holes, and those are going to correspond with these guys. And then it comes with bolts, obviously. Let's see which way they say they should go through. Nut on the outside, bolt on the inside. that. We'll go back and snug these down later. Probably make more sense to lay this down. Putting the washer on the outside. We just need to duplicate that same thing on our other one. Like I said, I'm not going to tighten them up yet. Just so you guys are aware, this is what it's supposed to look like, and I totally did that one backwards, okay? So the channel is supposed to go under this bar and the bolt be on the inside, so this is what it looks like from the outside. So yeah, totally screwed that up. Instructions are not great. Now that we got that accomplished, we need to add this guy to the mix. And your pad goes on the bottom. So we're just going to make life a little easier by putting it together like so. And I'll swing it up and go ahead and put the second one in, then we'll flip it over. Hopefully do the same thing. Probably could have done this in a bench vise for like Cohen's rockers, but I've seen people do it anyway. Let's get the other one on. And now that we have this in place, we're going to go ahead and put in our bars and get our pad into place. This will need to be in the same one on both sides. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, so far it's like not super sturdy. I think because I haven't tightened anything up, but we can kick the ends in a little. That works. Woo, look at it lean. We definitely need to tighten those top ones up. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, tighten up those bolts that went in the top. I think that'd make things a little better. I got it snugged up a little, but it's still, I don't know, it seems to me like it's a little loose, but we're gonna move on. We'll snug it up more as we go. But our next part is this guy. We need to put in place, but we need to put these little eyelets in. I don't remember which way it said to put them. Okay, like this. And then you have some bolts that hold those in place. Or nuts, sorry. I'm assuming we'll probably thread those up as we get things a little tighter. Because this goes in here, like that. Now it's saying to put the little plates in that we use to guide things, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. It says to put the anchor plates in. Now we need to put oh, there's a base support for the bottom, which would be interesting to have put that in earlier. I guess it does say that on the original instructions. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. On the very bottom, which makes sense why it's kind of wobbly, there is a spreader bar that goes into place that I did not put in. That guy right there. Which makes sense. That was really dumb of me to not put that in. I'm going to go back and put that in real quick before we go any further. Those are 17 millimeter on the bottom, by the way. The tops, so these guys up here are 18 on one side, so 18 on this side, 19 on the nut. Okay, just loosely snugging those up, this thing's like way more sturdy, so makes sense. Instructions suck. Anyway, I didn't see that. We need to hook these guys up top, little holders. And then we need to get our bottle jack opened up and get it on this bar that we just kind of loosely installed earlier. Here's where I think we're going to need some adjustment. I'm going to run these screws back almost to the end, because I think we're going to need as much as we can possibly get. So what it's saying to do now is set our jack on here, which is really heavy, and to get these springs hooked up. Got one. Got the second. Remember, the jack does not want to stay in place. So now what we'll do is we'll adjust these up until the jack is underneath and snug. It'd be nice if there was like maybe a channel here to hold it. I think some of your nicer ones may have that. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of adjusting to do here. I think it holds, it looks to me like it's gonna set nice in the top up here, but it's just gonna take a while to get it to that point. And I'm gonna try to do that evenly. So I'm gonna look on the bottom while I'm going. We'll just work our way up through. So what I did here was I just tightened that thing up until I couldn't tighten it anymore. And then it comes with a handle to jack it up. And then that handle also adjusts the bleed screw. So let's make sure that it's snug. And it's not. Shouldn't take a lot of pressure to do the stuff that we need to do. That's why I kind of thought this jack would be perfect. A little 12-ton press. See how it's coming down? Looks to be pretty straight. And I tried to center it in between here. Like I said, I kind of wish I had a plate to hold that jack, but it doesn't. Obviously that'll be, what we need there. Then we'll go back up. I may tighten those just a little more. And I'm pretty happy with this. I've still got to snug all the bolts up, but I think this will work for what I want to do. So this bottom plate down here, we need to adjust it up. Should do what I need, and then it comes with plates to press against. Warning sticker. But you can kind of see what we're dealing with here. You've got multiple options, right? So you've got, you can match it up for a circle, which will probably work the best for what we're going to be doing. You can do like a triangle, obviously. If you need a bigger opening to press through, say like an axle. I actually think this thing may be tall enough to do an axle. Of course, a bigger circle, I guess that would maybe make more sense for an axle. But yeah, you've got different configurations here that we can do. Like I said, I am gonna run this 14 millimeter is what I found works good here. I'm just kind of doing it equal amounts, and I can see what's left up top here. So I actually think you may be able to go to the bottom of the threads. Yeah, I feel a lot better about that. It's not quite as squirrely up top. It still has some movement, but let's go down again here. See, we'll probably be using we have to actually move it down to do what we're doing. Oh, this is perfect, guys. All right, now I need to go back, tighten up all my bolts. Now that I've gotten all the bolts tight, it is way more sturdy than what it was. I mean, it's got a little sway back and forth, but I'm happy. I'm excited about it. I'm ready to press something. I wonder if I got anything I could press out. Let me look around and see if I can find something. What a better thing to test it out on than an extra rocker that I have. This is actually the whole reason I bought this piece. And you know what? Dadgummit, these aren't it. Dang it. These have already been done. Okay, so never mind on that. These are the ones off of the G8 back when I did it. I guess I put a set of stalkers back on it. Well, a little bit of a failure on my part, guys. I thought that I was gonna have a rocker arm I could show you. We were actually gonna press out, but we are not to that point on Cohen's car yet. I went out to my extra parts thinking, hey, you know what? I've got some rocker arms out there. Guess what? They already have a trunnion in them. Check that out. So I'm not gonna press that out because those are actually good rockers. But guys, I think this thing is gonna work great, and you are going to see it in action very soon on Cohen's car. Pretty easy to assemble. I don't love the instructions, but you guys were able to see how I assembled it. Like I said, guys, there's some other options I'll list below that you can pick up on Amazon, or if you want to go by your local Harbor Freight, that is where this guy came from. I think it'll serve its purpose. If you're a massive shop, guys, that uses one of these all the time, for one, I think you would want a hydraulic one, and let's say a pneumatic one, right? So you can run it on air up and down. I think that would save you a lot of time. And they probably build a lot beefier ones. I know they go up to 20, 40. The sky's the limit on how many ton press you can get. But ultimately, we got this assembled. It's going to come in handy here in the shop. And guys, we are just cracking away at other projects. That's why this is one of the things we were getting ready to need. So I thought it'd be a cool video to make, showing you guys kind of how it went together. And I was hoping to show you how it worked, but like I said, you were going to see that very soon on Cohen's Vet. But if you did enjoy this video, guys, please, like always, go down there and smash that thumbs up button. If you are not subscribed, go down, hit the subscribe button. Of course, like always, ring that bell notification. That notifies you every time we drop a video on like a tool or a project. And stay tuned to see what we work on next.